I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honeybees and snow-white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. In 1987 I was contacted by the Whitney Museum of American Art, and they invited me to put a proposal in for a project they had whereby art went into a public space, and the working studies and the ideas that led to the art going in the public space were shown at the Whitney Museum. And the thing they had interest in was something funded by Coca-Cola. And in Grand Central Station, which is the largest station in America, one of the greatest buildings in America, in the concourse there, there's a huge 80-foot wide billboard, moving billboard, that advertises Coca-Cola, or did in those days. And they were inviting artists to come up with a proposal to go in there, so I put one in, and this is what I did. I went down to Coney Island, and I photographed, or was planning to photograph, something called the Polar Bear Club. And these are people of all shapes and sizes, colours, races, everything, who go and swim in the Atlantic in Coney Island every day of the year, including Christmas Day and New Year's Day and so on. And I did this little drawing, painting of how I'd lay the whole thing out. I wouldn't do it exactly like that, but this was the general idea, with the great wheel there at Coney Island behind it, holding the whole thing together. And the working study was here, and it showed Grand Central as a big circle, and you can see my little thing right in the middle there, hanging up 80 foot wide. And there it was. I did a circle round a circle. But I'm afraid Coca-Cola took a look at it, and they said, we don't like it very much. And I said, why? This is what the Whitney Museum told me. We can't go ahead with it. I said, well, is it because I'm not an American? They said, no, it's all, you've got a green card, we can get around that one. It's because of some of the elements in it. He said, first of all, there were these things down at the foot there. He said, what are those things there? I said, oh, well, these are some of the homeless people, you know, a bit like London Bridge. I'd seen in the station, in this grand station. And they said, I said, but do you want me to take those out? He says, I don't really want to. He says, well, it's not just that. It's the fact that Coca-Cola don't want to be associated with people of a certain age, older people who, you know, are not in the fitness of youth and so on. The image isn't really what Coca-Cola's wanting to do now. So that was it. You can't always win them, and they pulled the plug on it. They just said no. I've done all this work. They said no. I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honeybees and snow-white turtle dove. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. It's a real thing. What the world wants today is the real thing. What the world wants today, it's the real thing. Well, what can I say except by the way, if they all drank Diet Coke, they may get their figures back and then you can photograph them. Coca-Cola said, no way.